doing in this drill right here is a downward motion when we counterattack. When we counterattack, there's a downward motion. Cut, parry, check, right? So we go parry, cut, parry, check. I'm just, whether we do the block or we do the parry. Block, cut, parry, check, or parry, cut, parry, check. Okay? There's another one that we do as well, which is more advanced and more sophisticated. Okay? But since we're doing Kadena and Mano, we'll go ahead and do this particular drill too as well. When we come back, we can do an upward cut, parry down, redirect, check. Okay? Again, which would be an upward cut, parry down, and you're going to cover it here. Right? And then come around here, check. So up, here, parry down, parry check. Okay? So I can do an arcing motion or I can do a linear motion. Okay? It doesn't really matter. Cutting up. Now as I drive this down, I'm not going to do this because then I open up my center line. So I'm going to cover here and come back around and then parry and then check. Again, so up, and this will move across. Yeah. And parry, check. There. Here, here, here. I keep doing the last time.
You did.
Okay.
Here is cheating.
Well, at least you got a new one, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is an upward motion here, coming across. Now, some advocates do this right away. I don't advocate it because it's a little more sophisticated to do. Okay, so that's why I don't do it with beginners, because it's much more difficult technically. Actually, in reality, you should probably have a little bit of footwork so that you change your footwork like this. That's the way it should be done in reality, so that what we do is we cut here, we displace the target, then displace the target again, come back here, and then we step forward. Okay. So the target is here, blocking here, coming here, but you can actually do it here just by stepping back and forth if you want. So start here, and then attack. So what is the purpose of this? Is because if our hand is here, we have an option of going up and over. But if our hand happens to be down here, we have one motion that comes up like that and comes back over like so. Okay? So whatever we do, this concept is a one-for-one motion in the first movement, because your attack is always one motion, right? When somebody's either punching you or stabbing you, there's no two motions to it. It's boom. It's right there, one motion going. He's here, he's going one motion. You cannot match two motions against one motions in physical combat. There's no way you can do it. Unless you're twice as fast as that person. Okay? So the first motion that you do in an attack has to match. If he's doing one motion, you've got to do one motion. You can't do two motions. And that's why when I see people doing this, give me a number one. When I see people doing that, I go, they ain't going to make it. Okay? Because they're doing two motions. They're going 1, 2. Okay? You won't make it. You've got to go 1 for 1. 1 for 1. You've got to go. Unless you're twice as fast as this person, you'll never make it. Okay? And you can do simultaneous motions, which is still one motion. Right? I can do a simultaneous motion, 1 for 1, and then check, and then parry and stuff after I've gotten my defense. But you cannot do two motions on the first motion to defend yourself. So basically, that's why this is 1 for 1 again. So when I'm here, I draw up and then cover, come around. Okay, but it's still one motion, even though I'm using more than one limb. Okay, here, coming across. This is the drill that we're doing now. Okay, now this is more sophisticated. I would not teach this. If you're going to teach somebody in law enforcement and you only got 6 hours to teach them, I would not teach them this drill. Okay, and the reason why I wouldn't teach them is it's too easy for them to do this and get their stomach cut open if you're talking about law enforcement stuff. Okay, if you're talking about somebody who's willing to put time in to learn this, then yeah, go ahead and teach them, because you got to displace the target as you go them around, and then displace the target again later on as they get that motion. Okay, so that's something a little more sophisticated than we want most law enforcement people to get involved in, unless they want to become very competent and get these kinds of motions. Okay, so I'm doing the actual footwork that we do in Kadena and Mano now, as opposed to what we do in the drill that I was just doing. Okay. All right, so basically the beginning one, which you were doing, would be here and here, which is fine for right now, okay? And the step forward would be attack. And then stepping back here, okay? Then as you do this, alternate. Maybe the next one will be this one here, coming up on the top. You'll find the one that you prefer will be the one to come up on the top, to go under, to go here, as opposed to coming here and going around, okay? So both of them have a purpose. So do the other one. You're going to go down now.